Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, this video, I'm gonna explain or answer two questions regarding about the language acquisition in the children phase or baby phase. The first one is, did you agree with the theory of the linguist from the years 2004? My answer is yes, I agree, because not only because uh, not because I possess lack of knowledge or I didn't really know about the theory of language acquisition in the baby or children phase, but also because this theory is aligned. This theory is aligned with the research on how children develop linguistic skills over time, even though there may be even though there may be a case where children skips or overlap these stages, this theory is still useful for its universality and compatibility with other theory. The second question is about what do you know about the five stages of language acquisition in baby or when children. Okay, so there are five stages, which is the first one is called cooing stage, is where when a baby is starting to make his first sound to in the form of vowel like sounds, especially back sound vowels such as o and in this stage in this stage, baby store a basic phonological knowledge because baby is listening to the sounds of their language and try to practicing or imitate it. The second stage is called bubbling stage. There are two types of bubbling stage. The first one is reduplicated bubbling. Reduplicated bubbling refers to the baby's ability to assemble a combination of consonant and vowel sounds, such as mama or da. Like they are combining the vowel sounds and consonant sounds. The second type is variegated bubbling, whereas the baby's ability to produce sound by changing vowel sounds or consonant. And in this stage, phonological knowledge still primarily stored in their mind as they are mastering sound of their language. The third stage called one word utterance. The stage characterized by the ability to produce one word vocalization. Children start using um, single words single word. In this stage, baby store morphological knowledge in mind. The next stage called two word utterance. In this stage, babies will be able to produce sentence containing two words without pausing. Baby will store syntactical knowledge in their mind or in the baby's mind as they learn to organize words into basic sentence. The last stage called multi-word stage. In this stage, baby or children begin learning how to produce longer utterances and use more complex grammatical structure, along with the complex syntactical knowledge stored in their mind. The third question is about what did you know about the prefabricated routines, patterns production, and creatively production and their relationship. Okay, so prefabricated routines is refers to the language acquisition where it usually more focused on processing the meanings rather than acquiring the sentence structures. For the example, when adult learn about when adult from Indonesia learn about second language, as in this matter is English, they first try to get a sentence structure such as I like apple. Like they don't focus on the structure, but rather than they focus on the meaning and try to memorize it. The patterns production is when the adults began to see the pattern on how words are used together. They apply the pattern to the pattern from the structures and then create a new sentence. For the example, like apple, the adults realized that they can replace the word apple with the word orange, so it can be two alike orange. And creatively production is this is where the adults go beyond the memorized and pattern to create entirely new sentence. They start mixing words and grammatical structure or grammatical rules to express more unique and complicated ideas. And the prefabricated routine turn into patterns production along with the development of creatively production. This show that the combination of prefabricated production and prefabricated routine and patterns production has resulted in the creativity of constructing language. To give it a simple term, we can say that prefabricated routines is a piece of Lego bricks, and it is already made it because we try memorize it, right? So it is like a brick of Lego, just one, two, or three. And the patterns production is like we figuring out how we can stack the piece of the Lego. Okay, like we could stack it into we could stack it and form into a house. We could stack it and form into a car and etc. And creatively production refers to the how unique can we make the Lego piece. And from this analogy or from this example, we could also know that creatively production is happening or occur, and at the same time where patterns production are occur, because when we figuring out how we could form the structure or how the structures is formed, we creatively we creatively produce a new structure because we already know how the structure is formed. Maybe that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.